Hi everyone, hope all is well. Just in the office trying to get all the photos and everything done. Not trying, I've actually done it all. So, as I mentioned earlier today, I was just asking if you guys were interested in Australian made methylated spirits, 1 litre. We had been asked a fair few times. Didn't realise there was a shortage as much as it is, because usually all the car accessory places and all that have it, but apparently it's really hard to get. Having said that, after I asked if there was any interest, what I thought I'll do is go online, see what they're selling for, see what I can buy it for and what price I can pass it on for. Well, was I in shock? I'm not sure if I'm allowed to show my computer with what's happening online, but what disgusted me, obviously I don't have control of all the pricing I buy, but these bottles are selling, this is not my price, this is really important, over $30 on some auction houses for 1 litre. That is just ridiculous, right? Especially if it's made locally, which it is. I understand ethanol and fuel and that has gone up in some cases. Just quickly, so you know the price if you want to jump off, I'm doing these for $5.99. That's right, $5.99. Searched the web probably for about 3-4 minutes. Started to go around, see what people are selling them for. Everyone's got them out stock. The old original retail price, and I say old, which is before what's happening now in Australia, was around trending at around $6.99. So we certainly don't want to be taking advantage of the situation. As those of you that know us, that is not what we're about and never have been. So what I've done, there's 3 listings. Individual bottles going to be $5.99. What I'll do is I'll turn the camera around so you can see the web. How about that? Okay. So when you go to our website, all you got to do is grab your mouse. You can go show all, or you can go across to healthcare. So there's healthcare there. So let's just go to show all for an example. So I'm going to show all. And now what will happen is all the newest products that I've been listing are going to start coming up, right? So there's your first option. Now I've done 3 different options for people, for customers, my beautiful customers. Methylated spirits, 1 litre, made in Australia and owned in Australia, right? $5.99. I've got 34 of those available. Over here, I've got 2 bottles for those of you that want to, and a roll, $15.89. There's 12 sets of those available. And over here, I've got 2 methylated spirits without the paper toweling, $11.98, 28 sets available. Now, what I've done is I've put a limit of 3, a limit of in 3 sets, so you can get this one or that one. A limit of 6 bottles. What we're asking, because we're trying to get these products out to people in need, and obviously businesses that need them to clean surfaces and so forth. The way it is now, it's a little bit, I don't know, dog eat dog. Like, I'm bidding for stuff to get stock in, right? There's hand sanitizer that used to retail for $2.99. Buy to this. There are some shops that can get it in at that price and run out pretty quickly. And I've got it close to $10. And I'm making, I can't remember what I'm making on those, but very little, including these. So it's just about, everyone should be doing the right thing. What I've done is I've got long life milks come back in. I've got a couple of razors. Now, when you see 34, when you see 2, it means that. So I've got full stock control of what I'm allocating and making available. So if it says 2 left, if it says 1 left and you check out and it's still in your cart, that's exactly what it means, guys. That means it is available and that's how many I've got left. So you're not going to get an email from me stating that, sorry, we've sold out. Still got 3 left. Viva paper towel. This is the extra thick stuff. I've got a coffee machine by Lavazza. One left. Hair dryers. You know, that's a gift pack with a carry bag, diffuser, your direction nozzle. I've got these, Christopher Vine, very famous artist. This is old new stock that we found. I-12s, these are self-pairing. I'm getting carried away and showing you the whole website now. I'm sure you guys can do that. All right, so it's about the methylated spirits tonight. The other thing that's just come is Mr. Fothergrills. And in here, I've got all the seeds, guys. So I think what I'm going to do tonight, there's a lot of all the winter vegetables. Look, lots of flowers. What's in there? Look. So not available yet. There's, I don't know, I think they've given me like 100 varieties or something, so bear with me. Now, the other things, we're not accepting text messages, guys, for these, because it's going to do my head in with stock control. I can't offer that stuff right now. What we're hoping, here I am talking blah, blah, blah. What I'm hoping for, let me just return the camera. What we're hoping for is to get click and collect happening. There's just a couple of things I need to set up in the car park where in the next week or two, obviously we're going to have a lot of essentials. There's a lot more product coming. We're currently negotiating with the barbecues that I showed you last night. So we're hoping that deal will come through. What am I talking about? We're hoping Bulk Foods is going to come on board for us and start supplying us a whole heap of food, rice, flour and all that. Obviously, it's starting to get a little bit back to normal at supermarkets, and that's what we want. And for me to get back to selling Manchester and homeware and bamboo pillows, but while the demand on those ain't too high, and having said that, we are putting it online. I got the bamboo pillows up at $10. Did that last night. They went like hotcakes straight away, right? At $10. So even with the metho, you are welcome to add to the order. We'll actually make the packaging easier for us. The methylated spirits, for those of you that are interstate, sorry guys, it can't go interstate because it's flammable. As Vula's just said there now, thanks for that, Vula. It is flammable, guys, so please be careful. The hospitals now, yet threefold what's happening with emergencies now outside of the coronavirus, which you probably heard. There's a lot of people burning themselves. I think it's mainly men because they're trying to do a bit more cooking at home, which is not a good thing. So please be careful if you're cooking at home. And the sanitizers, please, please, please keep your sanitizers in a safe place. There are children and families ringing up the poison hotline 3 times over in relation to the sanitizers, what I've been advised. So please don't keep them lying around, and especially this metho. So if you're going to order the methylated spirits, up high in a cupboard, closed cupboard where the kids can't reach it, or in a lockable cupboard or outside in the garage, and if they can lock away, to keep it in a safe place. Michelle, the website, please don't laugh. It's johnnyboy.com.au with a double N, so just normal Johnny. And if you go on to Show All or Healthcare, you'll be able to view the product very quickly. That's really about it. I should go back to work because I've got to start listing all the seeds now. What I'll do is I'll just take you through one more time for those of you that have just come on board. What I do is I'll just go to the home. So johnnyboy.com.au, no space. I'll just go to home. You can, if you're on your phone, what happens, it will show you Johnny Boy's top 20. So obviously the surgical masks, the KN95s, they've all come back in. We've got the hand sanitizer. I've got the bulk hand sanitizer. So we've got sanitizer from $6.99, right? I've got gloves. All right, so underneath Johnny Boy's picks, there's new arrivals. And as I'm listing tonight, you'll be able to see there's $11.98 too. That's the one with the paper towel I was telling you about. That's individual bottle. There you go. They're selling already. So you're welcome to get online, guys, so you just don't miss out and get that happening. You can add masks, you can have whatever you want. I'm coming in every day to Pack and Send, so we're posting daily. Show all. Sorry, guys. So if you go to Show all, what will happen? Internet's a bit slow here. You'll start getting the metho. By the time I get the phone, if you see this later tonight, you're not going to see this here. You're going to see seeds. If I get enough time to start listing seeds. So what you might want to do is just go to healthcare, just select healthcare, and that'll show you what we're supplying clinics and that. So we've got all the methylated spirits, look, $5.99, paper towel, all the sanitizers, a 25 litre sanitizer. So if you're a clinic or a business and you need 25 litres, guys, $1.99. It's not one left. I've got a few more listed elsewhere, I think. I've even got tissues, 3 boxes of tissues, $4.50. So we're just trying to keep everything as low as possible. $1.50 tissue, big box of tissues there. There you go. They're the large sanitizers. We've got some toothpastes left. You got the idea. I've even got Kleenex aloe vera and vitamin C or E. Kleenex tissues. All right, I'm going back to work. Please take care. Love yous all. Thanks for your support. Stay safe. And we'll keep you updated, possibly daily, if you can put up with my voice. Ciao.